Yeah, I know, even, and then he sacks the Uro. Just in case he has a growth spiral, and he makes a creature. Just in case. Aha ha ha! Five head. 5 to the head. My fair citizens of Sodium City, we have I hate tokens. Fucking hate tokens with this deck. Shit was so annoying. So very rarely do you ever come into contact with decks that have a lot of token generation. But for some reason, we decided to play this deck that was actually really cool. It was, a lot of, it's a lot of control, not gonna lie. Typical Strider decks. So we're running cards like Authority of Consuls, basically just trying to make the opponents sad. A lot of times what my decks do, everyone knows that. So Authority of Consuls, creatures your opponents control enter the battlefield tapped. Whenever a creature enters battlefield under opponent's control, you gain a life. So this is cool. We just play this turn 1, and it just kind of sits over here on the side of the board, We just kind of let it chill over here for a little bit. It's perfectly fine. Again, if they're playing a ton of creatures, this is great because they're just going to be blasting off with all their cards. That their hand isn't that big, whatever. They get a bunch of cards. And then they have creatures, bunch of heads, little stick figure doodads. You guys know what I'm talking about. Little creatures. Basically, these are just fucking goblins, right? And so, whenever you play Authority of Consuls, all these come into play tapped, which is really cool. And then you gain life. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's kind of nice. If they play 6 cards or 6 creatures in one turn, which hopefully they never play 6 creatures in one turn. But if they do, it's both good and bad. If they do, you're just going to go up to 26 life instead of 20. So this is happy, happy, joy, joy. We're super, super happy, right? Because going up 26 against a creature deck is always very, very, very good, right? So, in those particular cases, Authority of Consuls is very good, but later on in the game, obviously we want a little bit more control. That can't be the only thing that we do. So we do have a lot of board wipes, typical stuff, Wrath of Gods. Since it is a white-black deck, an Orzhov deck, we are going to run Extinction Events to exile things, and then Wrath of God to just destroy all of the things. Our main finisher, actually our only finisher, is going to be Cruel Reality. So at the beginning of Enchanted player's upkeep, that player sacrifices a creature or planeswalker. If they can't, they lose 5 life. Now this is cool in a couple ways. We've actually seen a couple Tamios being played lately. And Tamio's passive, she's a planeswalker, says, spells and abilities your opponents control can't make you discard or sacrifice things. So if opponent has a Tamio, right, and then we play Cruel Reality and attach it to their face, Cruel Reality says, hey, you need to sacrifice a creature or a planeswalker. And Tamio's like, nah, I ain't about that life. Cruel Reality's like, oh, well, if you can't, then you're just going to lose 5 life. So regardless of it, if they have 1/1s on the board, like a Lauanor Elf or something, they have to take 5 damage. So this bypasses all of that, which is actually really cool. It doesn't happen a lot. Not everyone runs Tamio, but it is something that I've actually seen an uptick more of recently, which is, again, both good and bad. But again, Cruel Reality, it only happens once at their upkeep, and That's why it's one of those things where it's really annoying when people are running token generation. Now, there's a couple of games in here that you'll see that are just painful. They're arduous. They're grindy. They're good games, don't get me wrong, but holy shit. The decks where it's just constant, at the beginning of your upkeep, create a token. Beginning of your upkeep, create 4 tokens, 5 tokens, or 1. It's like constant token generation. Cruel Reality, and they don't have to do anything. They don't spend mana on it. It's just passive token generation. Cruel Reality doesn't really do that much. They can still do whatever the fuck they want, right? And even if we have a Wrath, we don't have instant speed Wrath, so there's nothing we can really do about it. However, of course, we do have Heliod's Intervention to blow up their enchantments or artifacts if they have any, which does help with the Cruel Reality situation. Outside of that, we have other things to make the opponents really sad, being the Immortal Sun. Immortal Sun is really cool because players can't activate Planeswalker loyalty abilities. So this makes all their Planeswalkers basically useless unless they're running things like, I said, Tamiyo has a good passive, Nissa has a good passive to where all their forests basically double in mana. Narset prevents you from drawing twice, so Immortal Sun, since at the beginning of your upkeep, or at the beginning of your draw step, draw an additional card, that part doesn't actually take effect if they have Narset out, which sucks. But the other part is spells you cast cost 1 colorless less to cast. That's also very good. And then creatures you control get +1/+1. We don't have any creatures, so that part doesn't matter, right? So again, this is another card that makes the opponents super sad. Which this is always something that we like to do. We like making opponents super sad, especially when it's a control-heavy deck. Because control decks are always a big pain in the ass. And that's why we have Thought Distortion, right? Thought Distortion is great because this little cool part right here where it says, this spell cannot be countered. Beautiful. Now, it does cost 6 mana, which sucks, but we do have a lot of ramp in here. We're running Mind Stones, Hedron Archives, stuff to get our mana ramping up. We can get Thought Distortion out on like turn 4, which is very good. Especially, again, if we're going up against a control deck, they're going to have 7 cards in their hand for the first like 10 turns or something like that. So this is very good to get on the board very quickly. So Thought Distortion. Target opponent reveals their hand, exile all non-creature, non-land cards from their hand and graveyard. So unfortunately, this doesn't work as well when you're going up against, well, it really doesn't work at all when you're going up against a creature deck that's running a lot of stuff out of their graveyard, like a God Pharaoh's Gift or a Rakdos Sacrifice deck. This isn't really going to help with that, unfortunately, but it does have a lot of utility, and that's why we're only running a couple of them. You do get to see what's in their hand, which is always valuable. It can't be countered, which again is very, very valuable. But it's just another thing to make the opponent super duper sad. And that's really the point of the deck. Pretty much anything we can cast to make the opponent sad. It's heavy control, but it's very, very, very slow control. It's usually not that bad. The deck is usually really fast or really slow. The cases that it was really slow is when we were going up against token decks, like they were running Outlaw Merriment, whether it was a Shrine deck that was running that green token generation Shrine, whether it was the Zendikar Royal, where there were, every time you put a land into play, you make a token. It's like those decks that you almost never see. Those are the ones that are going to make this deck very, very slow. So keep an eye out on those. They're winnable, but it'll take a while. So keep it in mind. Overall, the deck was okay. I wouldn't super recommend it. It's like 50-50. Again, the games are pretty grindy. So if you like grindy matchups with a lot of control, it does have various lines of play. You can do some high-level stuff, which is always cool. So if you have the wild cards, I would say give it a shot. But other than that, it's not something to write home about. What am I supposed to tell your grandmother? when you're not even subscribed to the channel. You haven't hit that like button, the bell notification to get videos 7 days a week. Grandma's gonna be like, what in the fuck, dude? Steven, Carol, what are you doing? And as for yesterday's comment question of the day, I asked you, what questions did you want me to ask everyone else? Here are your answers. And if you want your comment featured in all of these videos, make sure to answer the comment question of the day every single day, 7 days a week. Make sure they're creative or funny. Enjoy the games and mind your salt. It turns out you didn't have fun now. I would say I'm doing better than mono red control. Fuck you, Harvey. That's all I have to say. Fuck you, Harvey. Do we pretend that we're mono white? Oh no. At least we have a turn 3 Wrath. This is basically a dead card. Fuck! Wrath is also a dead card. For now. For now. It's not bad. Maybe I should have put that in. Land would be good. Extinction Event would be great. Four, 5. The little courier that could, the little courier that is. I have to wait for the next history class. You know what I'm saying? All right. So now we're getting some value. Now we're getting some of that value. Okay. So he sacked his Dauntless Bodyguard 1. Doesn't seem like the right choice, but we'll take it. We take those. I do not care. Yeah, we take those. But they just get to refill their board. Okay. Cruel Reality, go. Cruel Reality, go. That's 6 mana, so it doesn't kill me yet. Alright, I need an Extinction Event for even, unfortunately. Oh, fuck me in the dick. Please tell me you have ways to get rid of that. I don't have ways to get rid of that. We have Heliod's intervention? Oh, we do. We have 2. Okay. Woo! Okay. Shit! Okay. Nope. Yep. Take it. We take those. We take those. Thought Distortion? I know. Thought Distortion is bae. Yes. Die. Die and go away. Mm-hmm. I love this deck. I worry that if we go up against anything with Karn in it, and we just kind of, I mean, we don't super die, but we kind of die. I mean, opponent loses at this point. Congratulations, opponent. You are the dead. You are the dead. Oh, Slothy boy. I don't... Wait, did I? Yeah, I updated it. Yeah. You're at 50. 50. You at 50. Adding in Ethereal Absolution and Overwhelming Splendor. It definitely doesn't need it. It's cool. Don't get me wrong. It's cool. I'm not good at making those decks. There's so many better people. Like Mono Black Magic makes a lot of really good Thousand Year Storm decks. I'm just not that. I can't. I don't know why. Just never been able to. I've tried a few times, I just can't do it. It seems like there's only like 1 or 2 shells that you can use to make it work. And that's the one that Mono Black Magic makes. And I just don't know what to do outside of that. I need an authority console. Oh, wait, maybe not. Maybe not. Sultai, huh? Needed Just Guy was too slow. I can see that. Need your distortion here? I agree. That sucks. Where the fuck are my black sources? Jesus. There we go. If they get another black source, they can do things that I don't want them to do. Casualties War would be very bad for us. That was nice. That was, in fact, noise. That was already another Maelstrom Pulse, right? So, I had no problems. Or there was 2 more Maelstrom Pulses. Yeah, so that's good. We got 3 Maelstrom Pulses total. Just exactly what we want. Swing while you can. Sack that bitch. Got him. Got him. Rude. Is there a third Vraska's contempt? Did not see that coming either. Did not see a third one coming. Land. Do Sultai decks still play a sneaky Nissa? Do they? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, a shaky Nissa. Yeah, shaky Nissa. That and Uro is the only thing holding it together. Hey, Maelstrom Pulse. Casualties of War? Great. Great card. Alright, we've got an authority. We have an authority. We don't have... We do. Don't think they're aggro, but I don't know. We are currently 0% wins on the draw with this deck, by the way. How? No fucking idea. I wish I could trust someone to finish my Mastery Pass. Yeah, it's Neoform. What's up, Magma? It is looking like another Neoform. Valakunt. Alright. Definitely a Neoform deck. I have Pact? Probably do. Neoform players doubled their IQ from 2 to 4, Pog. They can still pact. They can definitely pact. Can't pay for it? Yeah. But I can definitely do it. I hope you go out the honorable way. I'm glad I bolted that in. See? Big brain. Big brain bolt in land. Ooh, see if they get a land. Now they can. 12 head. 12 head. They did not have the pact. They did in fact not have the pact. All right. Just kidding. I was like, damn. All right, they have it all figured out. They did. I was like, damn. We lost it. We lost this one, boys. They had the Uro to put the land into play just so they could pact. That was fucking 12 head. It was 12 head as shit. Dude, consoles are so amazing. In fact, no pact. Precisely. Oh, white source. I hate to keep this. I hate to keep this. I think I do. It's like a really good hand if we get a white source. It's so good. If we get a white source, it's like an amazing hand. All my decks run white now? I know. That's what I feel like you have to do at this point. White. That's bad. Cool. That's not bad. We take those. A lot of rest. Yeah, a lot of rest. Pretty killer against this deck. Consuls are good. Woo! Wait, why would you do that on your turn? Why would you do that on your turn?
Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
Just for the extra damage? All right, we have to get lands. We need a land. Scoop ski potatoes? Nope. Not quite. Stop doing that on your main phase. Stop it.
Stop it. Get some help.
It's like they really want that extra damage. Scoop, skip, potatoes. For real this time. No. Thank you for this meal. I would like to say thank you for this meal. Yeah. Sack a creature. Any creature. Anyone. Driz tea. Dig deep in that card collection. Find a worse Paradise Druid. Now, I almost feel bad. You're bringing it on yourself, opponent. I'm just gaining all of the life. Well, that was mean. He didn't want me to gain any more life. I see how it is. Opponent really hated that. I understand. If I was a dirty, filthy aggro deck, I would hate it too. Just thought distortion for funsies. Probably a bad idea if I did that. We're at 10. I have 2 board wipes. You are dead. For Drizzt. Dorid, I don't know what that is, Benjamin. Dungeons and Dragons character? Oh. Oh, it's a D&D character? Got it. I thought D&D characters were all like custom. Is there a general... I thought everything was like a custom campaign. Is it not? I don't know anything about Dungeons and Dragons. What's up, Kevin? I consider it an honor to lose against Cruel Reality. Cruel Reality is the shit. The whole extra stream today has been a fucking giant waste of time. I had an extra stream so I could get a YouTube video out for tomorrow. Man, I don't even know what the fuck is gonna happen. It's not looking good though, that's for damn sure. That is for damn sure. It's reminding about Temur Ugin Ultimatum decks. I don't know. They've been around for a while. It's just boring and flat, I guess. With 35% overall. Hope you don't fall down to that level. It's gone relatively low today. Oh no, we're 5 and 6 with this deck. So I went 2 and 3, 9 and 12, and 5 and 6. It's been like a 40% win rate kind of day. Can I make a suggestion? You can always make suggestions on the YouTube videos. Always. What's the sentiment on Hugin? I hate Hugin. Just boring. Yeah, it's just kind of all over the place at this point. I should have done that, tried to get an untapped land, and then I could have played this. That would have been a smarter idea. Yeah, I'm just not playing any good decks. That's the problem. I tried making decks. That's the problem. That's what the problem is. But the deck I was doing earlier was just like, oof. Oof. This one, is someone who doesn't get to catch you live very often. I tend to miss a lot of cool stuff. It's just that you add a lot of random match where you lose here and there. It's not predictable. Yeah, there are some people that have asked for that. It's just a lot of times when I lose, like games like that, when I go up against a shrine deck, I would probably include something kind of like that. But a lot of times when I lose, it's against like it's a 30-minute match or a 35-minute match against a deck where I'm just getting counterspelled left and right. It's just counterspell, 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 counterspell. And it's just not something that I think would be entertaining. So I just don't give to people. Yeah, or a turn 3 aggro loss. Yeah, if it's going up against like a really cool jank deck, then yeah. If it's like an interesting deck, but it does depend because like for the most part, my editor chooses the games. I have a list of the games that I think are good. Like I pick out the games within the stream. So probably like, I don't know, depending on how many games are there, I pick out the ones that are somewhat interesting, and then through those he narrows it down and tries to fit which ones. Funny to see a blowout here and there. I don't know. I guess for me, blowouts are boring. I feel like it just kind of clutters up a video. It's just trying to like shove extra time into a video and extra ads. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. That crater hoof was legit. Almost attacked me once. Reactions getting blown out sometimes, hilarious. All right, I will definitely think about it. Like the looks on your face. Yeah, that's the hard thing. I can't always look through the entire stream. I just don't have that much time because I still have a day job. So I have to skim through the stream like super quickly. Which is unfortunate. My friend was doing editing gigs for a while, and his worst nightmare was games can't find highlights easily. It's like, couldn't see the kill. Oh, and FPSs? Yeah. Arena makes it easy to cut to matches. Yeah. But at the same time, it's like if something happens in between a game, if like there's a conversation or something that happens, you just have to be there. Or if there's like a really lame game, but there's a good conversation, it's like you have to... I mean, if I'm streaming for 10 hours, I have to watch 10 hours worth of video. You know what I mean? Plus one, you made my day a lot of times. Well, thank you, Benjamin. I appreciate it. I am glad I can make anyone's day, to be honest. Strider really loved chat. He would quit his day job. I really love my job. Sorry. I like really love my job. I'm not gonna quit my day job until I retire. Is basically what's happening. It's your job. I'm a systems engineer for a I guess systems manager, sorry, not systems engineer. Systems manager for a small software company. So, it's real unfair to say, is it? Well, if we sell the company in like 10 years, then I'll retire. You know what I'm saying? Bye-bye. That was a lot of time it took for you to do your turn, opponent. Full-time beard model? Yeah. Even if he wasn't happy with his job sometimes, financial thing. Yeah, I mean, the thing is with my job is that I like the company. Not only do I like the company, I like the vision of the company. I really like the people I work with. I like my bosses. I like I like how much I get compensated. I like the opportunities that they give. It's like there's nothing about the company I don't like. Like they push me to do what I want to do. You know? Damn, it would be a shame if I had another Wrath of God, right? Plus, like, literally all the money I make off my stream and my YouTube right now all goes to my video editor. Plus a little bit more. So I'm like not even fucking close to quitting my job. And my video editor is already underpaid. I'm like not even fucking close to quitting my day job. Yeah. Aren't you your own editor? No. I lighten the load, but I don't do all the editing, no. I do a lot of the work. He does a lot of work. But, yeah. I'm glad you make it too. I don't want to watch a Netflix boring series. Let's go watch Strider playing before I go to sleep. Hell yeah. How much life are you going to give me? Are you gonna deck yourself? Oh no, they have Oracle. They have Tesa's Oracle, that's right. Why is it another deck that makes tokens? What in the fuck is going on? And why am I roping? I have Resolve All on. What in the fuck is going on? Very hard. Yeah. Sweet. Okay. 3 Immortal Suns. I'll take it. No open mana. Well, yeah. I thought opponent's name was Yata Yata, but it's Yet. Whatever the fuck that means. Yeah, all three back to back to back. Yeah. It's not good. One, two. It's only their third Risen Reef, too. We've used 3 Wraths. We still have 4 Extinction Events. 2 Thought Distortions. Thought Distortion does nothing. We bottomed. Okay. Well. Yeah, we bottomed one of our Heliod's interventions, so we can't kill that Zendikar Royal. Yet. Yet, TM. I don't even know why you're attacking. All right, well, at least. You can still draw a card with this, right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, okay. So we'll draw a card, we'll take like fucking 6 damage. 6 damage! That's not healthy. That's not healthy. Spicy? That's their third one. They left 3 mana open. Got it. So we're gonna play that. Opponent has definitely played this deck before. Maybe. Maybe. That didn't feel good at all. That didn't feel good at all. What's up, board lad? How you doing? Ornithopters? One, two, 4, 5, 6. 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Into this. It's not even, I mean, Hailfires would be cool, but it's not even that it's needed. Second Ornithopter. Biatch! Don't kill us, bro. They have 7. 7. You're confused? What are you confused about? Come on. Wrath. Oh, about the Ornithopters? I am also confused about the Ornithopters. Okay, yes, draw your deck out. $11. Yeah, they did have Craterhoof, but still. How do we go up against this consistent fucking token generation deck? It's 3 games in a row. What in the fuck is going on, man? Nine, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 Demouge. I can draw a card. Oh no, I forgot they had to sack one. Just kidding. They're almost decked out. Maybe. Yeah, I know, I can Locthwain. Just hope we get a fucking Wrath. It's not a Wrath. Yeah, I know, even, and then he sacks the Uro. Just in case he has a growth spiral, and he makes a creature. Just in case. Aha ha ha! Five head. 5 to the head. Boom. No Teysa? Doesn't look like it, unless it's literally in the last 2 cards of his deck. I think we won. Jesus Christ. It's a close fucking match. I mean, if they have Teysa in their hand now, got him. I think they were holding it back the whole time. Just like fucking Teysa. That shit was nuts. Yeah, we would have lost if I didn't 5-head that play. For real, though. I mean, I could have just double Extinction Event, but I think utilizing a different card and saving an Extinction Event was smarter. Yo, what up, YouTube? Yeah, we going here, Strider. Come on. You didn't really think that I was that type of person, did you? Thank you everyone so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you were even a little bit entertained by this video, please make sure to let me know down below. And if you have anything that you would like to see next, go ahead and leave that there too. And make sure to check out my live stream 5 days a week, every day except Sunday and Thursday. Stream times down below.